How's it going, everybody? Gabriel, Santiago here. So this is the Speaking of Harmony podcast, and this is episode 49. Before we go into today's subject, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, activate the little bell thing notifications. This is all my social media stuff. Don't forget to hit the like button, it helps us with the video. And also don't forget to subscribe to the mailing list. The information is here in the video description. Alright, going into today's subject. Super sad day today. Very, very important composer, lyricist, poet, intellectual from Brazil just passed away today from this horrible illness we have been witnessing in the world. His name is Audi Heblanc, and he was a true master, partnering compositions with the great João Bosco, with whom I showed a bunch of grooves here before. Audi was a master, and his work will live on forever. Pretty sad day. We're gonna talk today about another non-harmonic tone, right? We have covered the neighbor tone, we have covered the passing tone, we have covered the appoggiatura, and today this kind of improvised, probably inspired by the grief of Audi passing. I was using another non-harmonic tone, and that's called the escape tone, right? That's another commonly used one, and a very important one, because that one kind of allows us to really kind of breach out of the stepwise kind of motions that we sort of have to be confined when doing the other ones. So what is escape tone? Escape tone can happen in different ways, right? It happens in different ways. So let's go over some of that. What I did in the beginning were all escape tone stuff, right? So I did what did I do here? The escape tone by concept is one of the occurrences is it starts from a note from the chord, then there's a leap, right? So you're not bound to stepwise anymore. You can leap and jump wherever you want to a note that doesn't belong to the chord. So that's the non-harmonic tone, in this case the F sharp. And then you have to resolve that note back in the opposite direction, contrary motion, in a stepwise direction, right? So stepwise movement, opposite direction, like contrary motion, and stepwise. So G, F sharp, B. So note from the chord, jump into a non-harmonic tone, which is the escape tone. It's quote unquote escaping, right? That's why the name. F sharp, then resolve in contrary motion, contrary from this initial jump, right? G, F sharp. So I jumped up, and then I resolved back in the opposite direction, but in stepwise. So I did resolve here. Then I just did the same kind of thing, right? So here I'm on G over B. So I did G, E, D, right? And then I continued on A minor. I did E, D, C. The same thing. See, jumping. Non-harmonic tone, resolving contrary motion stepwise, right? And I did actually also here double in thirds, right? So I did so just as a complement to the melody. But the main occurrence is here, right? And then again D, C, B, right? Then I think I did something like a 6 or something. So again, so I did cover this with thirds as well. So I did. Right? This is one of the ways you can do, right? You can also do the opposite of what that is. You can stepwise motion, go to the non-harmonic tone, and then jump into the opposite direction into a note from the chord. So I can, let's say, reverse that or retrograde that movement. Instead of doing, I can do, right? See? So I did note from the chord to the non-harmonic tone, but this time stepwise motion, right? And then I jumped back in the opposite direction, right? Contrary motion, but I jumped to a note from the chord. So, right? Same thing here. Up, stepwise, and then resolve back, opposite direction, right? The same thing, right? It would be a retrograde kind of thing, right? So, see? It's like the opposite of this, right? You got the difference? It's just a retrograde version. So you can do the escape tone in both ways, right? You can do leaping into the non-harmonic and then resolving contrary motion stepwise, or you can resolve, like achieve the note through stepwise and then contrary motion leap into the resolution to the note of the chord. So that's what I did here, right? Then I did some other things here, which is also escape tones, which is sort of like the inversion of that, right? So it will be, right? Right? Here what I did the same thing but inverted. So I did note from the chord, no harmonic tone, stepwise but down, and then I leaped up in the contrary motion, turn note from the chord, right? Then again, right? Then resolve here. You see the difference? But it's also escape tone, right? So basically the escape tone it's a way for us to really kind of expand the register of these melodic movements that we have been talking about. So the escape tone can give you that, because with the other ones, passing tones and neighbor tones and appoggiaturas, you kind of bound into resolving, either passing by a chord that's like super stepwise motion, right? The escape tone, hence the name escape. You can just kind of escape and just jump, right? Jump, leap, but it has this, this caveat that you're supposed to resolve the note, kind of like mitigate the jump into contrary motion, right? Which is commonly used as well. Of course, this is a really kind of strict concept, but you can actually be free and take just the concept and expand and do whatever you want, right? So you can do right, instead of doing, I'm supposed to resolve in contrary motion, but I can just I'm just not gonna do it and resolve in the same direction, right? You kind of expand a little bit of the concept, but you get the idea, right? You can get an idea or a concept and explore and change and whatever you do, right? Whatever you want. I'm just giving you what's the basic idea of escape tone is, right? So we have to kind of compensate that jump, or if you do the opposite thing, you do jump in the contrary motion, right? How do we apply that? Well, we just apply this concept into whatever song, right? This the type of counter melody commentary stuff that we have been doing, right? I'm using sort of the same songs to exemplify that, right? To demonstrate, right? Let's take something like Corcovado, right? We did last time, so we can do. Then here's a chance to comment, right? So we have been doing passing tones and neighbor tones and appoggiatura. Let's try escape tone here and see what happens, right? So we can do something like that, right? I did put the comment on top of the melody, right? You can do something like that. See, like here, G sharp diminished here, note from the chord, jump, right, stepwise, and then jump to the note from the chord, right? So this is the escape tone. So I can do, or then I can do the jumps. So I'm trying to like be strict to the my own rules, right? So I can do that. I did the half stepwise motion, and then up on the contrary motion, and the melody here, right? So I can do, right? Something like that. You can explore that and expand and change and not be really stuck with, okay, I gotta resolve in contrary motion. You just, change the rule, right? It's like the modern escape tone, right? This is a straight kind of classical kind of concept, but all these non-harmonic tone ideas that we have been discussing here and sharing, you're taking from that context, but you can adapt that to your own playing, to your own movements, whatever melodies you're doing, right? The important is the concept. It's what it is and how you can apply it to your own playing. So that's what I do, basically. Sometimes I'm very strict with the movements and really kind of mirror what that concept is. Sometimes I'm just like more free, and it's like, well, I'm not gonna resolve in contrary motion, I'm gonna keep resolving up, like I can do, right, something like that. I didn't do the contrary motion, but you can certainly do that. I'm just trying to at first show what the concept is, and then you're free, to experiment and do whatever you feel like. Because at the end of the day, it's gotta sound good. If it sounds good, do it. All right. So let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you have been using this escape tone, or if you knew it from a different name or something like that. Let me know what your ideas are. Let me know what you think of the escape tone, and let me know, stuff that you really want to have me share and talk about, right, for our next episodes and stuff. I'm going to keep going with the non-harmonic tones, and we're almost done with them, at least the ones I use, right? So before I go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, activate the little bell for notifications. This is all my social media stuff. Don't forget to subscribe to the mailing list, and I see you in the next episode. Thank you very much.